Well, folks, I think I did the impossible. I built a decent move deck for smooth-brained players like myself. If you get overwhelmed with all the Iron Fists and the Ghost Spiders and the crazy shenanigans of Topaz and Hercules and just moving a million cards, this is the deck for you because it is a simple move deck. It's running Nightcrawler. This card's text just says, you can move this once. That's it. We've also got other cards that move themselves. Jeff and Vision and Nocturne and Rocket. Some bonuses in there with Hydra Bob and Captain Marvel for some extra move. Of course, all followed around by Batman leaping all over the board. Hydra Stomper and Miles as those payoffs. And a couple lockdown cards in the mix too. Storm and Professor X, to hopefully give you some locational advantage with these moves. You're going to make some like really nice targeted moves. And, you know, I wasn't really sure how this would do. It felt a little simple and honest, which is part of the reason I wanted to use it. It's like finally a little break playing some move cards. But the unpredictability of it is actually rather nice. Batman still gets huge in this deck if you move kind of turn by turn. I started out without him and was kind of thinking, hey, I'm going to move everything all at once at the end and just make like a really big Hydra Stomper. But that wasn't actually working as well as just kind of keeping things flowing. It still results in a ton of unpredictability because, you know, like where's the Batman gonna end up? Where's Vision gonna end up? You know, maybe Storm locks him out and Captain Marvel or Hydra Bob can win spots for free. Stomper is still sometimes a really big surprise late in the game as well. So this is the big dumb idiots version of a move deck and kind of some lockdown stuff too. And it did all right, man. I had a 9-5 run. That was with a couple different variations of this deck, but I think, you know, the last, honestly, like 10 games were with this version of the deck, and it seemed to be performing the best. So, you know, if you're just looking to play some of these new move cards, maybe you didn't get a Topaz or whatever, but you got one of these two. I liked this deck, dude. It felt good to play. It felt kind of earned and honest and a lot of fun little decision making that wasn't like complex or chaotic, but felt controlled and decisive in its movements, which I liked a lot more. That felt a lot more enjoyable to me. Just be warned right now with this location stuff in particular, a lot of people can move. A lot of people are still playing move decks. I might actually just like cut the Storm and Professor X for like some general good cards. I don't know, put a Galacta or something in here. It might just be better. But, you know, theoretically in a couple weeks time, if move moves out of the meta, I think this version would actually make more sense. These offer you a lot of strategic upside in a world where everybody isn't playing move cards as well. But anyway, this deck still worked for me. A 9-5 run is actually pretty impressive for something like this. So all in all, kind of surprisingly enjoyed and surprisingly performed well with this list. Okay, nothing to do. Turn one miss, that's no biggie. We only have 1 2-cost card in this deck, which doesn't feel right to me, I'll be honest, but that's okay. It's all right. I think it'll be okay. We got 2 1-drops, right? That's enough. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna get some good cards. They're gonna get some bad cards. Yeah, that's actually pretty good cards for us. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's just go ahead and do this. Let's get him leaping, baby. This sets up Miles plus Nocturne next turn. Oh, thank God we dodged that rocket, dude. Would have been a ridiculous amount of power taken here. Jeez. Would have been a quick -3 + 3 6-point swing just like that. That's crazy. I don't think they moved the rocket yet, do they? I mean, either way, let's just let's split these out just in case. We don't want to stack up right now. Do we move for Jeff is the question. If I do, it's not perfect, is it? I could actually do this, but this is the stack up we talked about wanting to avoid. I guess we just maybe don't leap this turn, but we could leap almost every turn because we're gonna just like keep playing a new guy to move and then move again. We actually dodged the rocket. Nice. Okay, he didn't move, so that's good. So we get to keep leaping. Werewolf for them. Of course, they wish they had a leaper there. Their next card's going right. Is this Vision or is it Marvel Nightcrawler? I think it's Marvel Nightcrawler. We're gonna get some space right, and of course we can open up more. Marvel's pretty nice. Nocturne is leaping mid. It's looking good. We got Hydra Bob is perhaps a liability, perhaps an advantage, just depending on the context. I haven't tried Leaper Werewolf yet. It was on my list initially, but then after playing Leaper a lot, it's like, man, I don't know, dude. It feels like you're gonna clog out so hard. I was thinking it'd be cool to do it with skills because they banish themselves, right? And a lot of those are on reveals. But I feel like we don't have enough yet. You know, it's basically Agamotto, but we're gonna be getting a lot more skills in the future. So maybe that would be a better reason to try like werewolf leaper stuff later once we get a lot of skills in the pool. Silver Sable, I just don't know if we're playing anything out of the deck anyway right now. Maybe literally just Vision. Oh, opponent's locking in right. That Sage is pretty small. Everything was 2 or 3. Yeah, man, really tiny Sage. That feels kind of bad, doesn't it? Oh, Stomper plus Kyera suddenly looking pretty great. Sind Leaper here. I mean, you assume Werewolf's going away, right? You want to leave some space for Marvel, though, probably, don't you? So I want to snap Bob out, because we're just not really contesting. Well, if Werewolf goes away, I guess we're contesting this. Yeah, this is fine. This leaves space for Marvel. This makes Stomper solid. Like, 7's actually pretty big for what I was expecting out of this deck. We did get that Iron Fist boost. If we snapped, we could get a Hydra Bob boost as well on Stomper, but I don't know if it's worth it. Oh, this is the Hydra deck. I just realized Hydra Bob, Hydra Stomper. We need like a Red Skull or something, right? Although these Hydras are green. Why is Red Skull like wearing black and like... I don't know. I feel like they're a different vibe, but I'm not sure. So Leaper left. Stomper right. Kyera protecting us from Killmongers, I guess. Not that I'm particularly worried about that. They didn't move the Werewolf. Wow, but we're just big enough anyway thanks to the Leaper, dude. I may have to put this in the deck, dude. It felt really good. I didn't want to run him. I was like, you know, it's not going to be worth it. I didn't think I'd be moving enough because I wanted to kind of wait to move until all at once on the final turn, you know? But man, that felt really good. I don't know. Like this works if you move all at once on the final turn. I was envisioning, you know, this total unpredictability, not a chain of moves every turn. I don't know though, dude. That felt good. That felt pretty good. I'm not sure now. Hey, Batman. Where's Robin? Nightcrawler. Maybe Hydra Bobbin. That's funny. What's my thumbnail for this deck gonna be, dude? I don't even know. Batman with Nightcrawler's face? That's kind of boring. His color scheme could flip pretty good though, like red and black. That'd be nice. Be cool. All right, good curve at least. That's really nice. Priority is really, really good for Rocket, so let's play left. Also just good for Leaper. You want to put cards with him and then move them away. I have played a few variations of this deck now, and I'm actually up to 7 and 5 right now, which I thought it was doing really badly, but that's solid. It's better than I thought, man. I don't know. Stupid Untapped, which I normally love. Unfortunately, it stacks decks together even when you've changed them. That's unfortunate. Ooh, also unfortunately lost our Rocket priority. Man, they went nuts. I mean, still the card to play probably. Let's do this and move Leaper to Rocket. Kind of a shame they moved to the Leaper as well last turn, so I didn't get to move one extra turn. We just played a Tribunal move deck. I wonder if that's going to be this again. Forge Tribunal is a classic combo. No, this looks more standard. They avoided Nidavellir. All right, man. Catching any strays here, dude. I don't want to move towards Craven, so I'm not going to do that. Do I want to beat Craven at all is a question. Like, do we go toe-to-toe with this or do we avoid it? Might just be able to dodge it, to be honest. I don't know. If I do this, I don't have a way to move Leaper next turn. Maybe we swap up Miles and Stomper. Stomper's likely to be the bigger card for Baxter Building. I mean, Baxter Building doesn't really matter much in the world of Nidavellir. Oh my god, this Rocket, dude. I just cannot catch a body at all. Dude, nothing. Madam Web on the Craven. Interesting. We're gonna move stuff over, back. Oh, that cloak does give me a way to move my Leaper. I mean, it doesn't really net anything because Craven gets a bonus hit out of it, but I will say... know where the opponent's gonna play though. Maybe Vision goes over there so that you can move Leaper out again. But the Kraven's gonna be able to move out, that's what I'm trying to say. The Kraven's gonna be able to move out. So dude, like, normally you'd say, oh, it's fine, you're gonna move away from the Kraven anyway, but the Kraven can move thanks to Madam Web. So you really, power distribution is just a big question mark right now. It's very hard to say. I will say, you know, they haven't really gone for Need of Leer at all. I don't know if they're gonna try to splash it late or just, you know, ignore it altogether. This torch is getting pretty big. Cloak moving right. Torch up to 8. Torch again can go to 16, which it does kind of feel like the Torch probably wants to win left is going to be the Torch's goal, right? Like Torch moves left. That's definitely a better move than Kraven. So I think your question is like, can you beat Torch left at 16, 20? We go to 11, 20, plus Leaper follows is another 10, is 30. I feel pretty good about 30 contesting it. You're also getting a little 31 maybe with Stomper. Depends on how much they trust it versus don't. The real question now maybe is like, are we going to hold mid? But Kraven's too big. I mean, if Kraven goes mid, you might be cooked. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Kraven does go mid. Uh-oh, I think we're cooked, guys. 3 bodies to 3, but ours are way smaller. Does Baxter building save me? Nah. We just hold right. Doesn't matter. Oh, Dagger, are you big enough? No. Dagger, you fool. Let's go. Little bonus rocket hit too. Nice, dude. Torch got very big, but kind of overcommitted almost. Kraven and Torch together, you almost needed a way to like stagger those out. Old Dagger would have beat us, dude. Batman's just ridiculous, dude. 110 is crazy. 310's pretty good. We had the Marvel flexibility here too to pivot back right if needed. So ultimately, pretty good win, dude. I'm 8-5 with this deck. Variations of it anyway. I've had a few different lists, mostly the same. That's actually not too bad. Okay, Batman, go do it. Actually, we want to put Batman and Nightcrawler together, so let's not do that left because then that's gonna stagger them out. Hey, what do you know? We both got Batman. Our own little Justice League. Oh, hey, Zabu's pretty good for us. I kind of wanted to play Zabu in the deck, but I was like, nah, it's just not a good fit. You know, that's what I was thinking. Like, not a good fit, dude. Now, the opponent could have something like a Silk, but I guess we got priority, so Silk never moves here. But anyway, the Batman might follow their Silk is the takeaway, if they do. Since we don't have a Silk, which I thought a lot about, but I wanted the deck to feel like you're controlling the power, not that it's random, right? Well, I mean, yeah, we're gonna need to get power here for sure. Professor X is not very good against a deck that's clearly moving stuff. I don't know if they're gonna be like Phoenix Force yet or what, but no, regular move. Okay. What's gonna come down here? Like a fan, maybe? I don't know where to play this Storm. Like, who's better at getting to Altar of Death? I don't know. I feel like we're both pretty good at it, so I don't know. I'm thinking they're gonna play a fan mid. I'm thinking like maybe shut that down a little bit. I don't know. Vulture goes right. Okay. Cloak. Oh Lord, that's gonna make them very good there, isn't it? I mean, in theory, I want to move cards to help my Hydra Stomper, but I feel like I'm never going to win Brooklyn Bridge, so maybe I need to move the smallest possible card. But I also don't know if I'm ever going to win Altar of Death. Maybe Vision can win Altar of Death, though, right? I'm not playing here this turn, so... Oh, but I also can't move anything here this turn. Oh, I have nowhere to play, dog. Oh, no, dude. I have nowhere to play, dude. No, I don't have anywhere to play. Oh my god, that leader is so good. Are you kidding me? opponent has priority. I also have Jeff, but I don't think Jeff's the move, right? The leaper follows both of us, so my leaper's bigger. I'm netting an extra 2 with Professor X. I mean, maybe this holds. Because they have priority, so their card just gets destroyed, right? Like, what is it? Is it Heimdall or something, though? Tribunal. Dude, their deck is so sick. Tribunal mid. Is that good or bad? Oh, it got destroyed anyway. It doesn't matter. Oh my god, dude. Yes! Yes! I have no idea what was going on in this game. Oh, Bifrost. Might sound like it'd be good for us, but it does nothing. I mean, I guess Nocturne activates. She's the only one that really does anything when she moves. I guess Batman might do something. Oh, Storm has gone. Shadow King gone for them. Okay, that's weird. Let's play on curve here. We're happy people. Rocket, we're gonna catch a Rocket mid. Yeah, they're gonna want to play a 3-drop that goes right, so we're gonna play Rocket mid. Pretty fine curve now, just literally everybody moving. Oh, forgot to hit end turn. Sorry, opponent. Called it. Beautiful. Debris. Interesting. That does sometimes clog out like Captain Marvel moves, etc. Okay. Is this worth getting down a turn early to lose a good curve play? I don't know, man. I think I'm actually just gonna play high evo here. I want to be able to move Rocket still, so I'm not going to activate his move here. I don't think they're going to play mid, obviously. I think they're going to play left, but I just... Oh, they still play a card mid. Okay, nice. Oh, well, okay, sure. All right, sure. Jerk. Hood as well. Yeah, okay, fine. So, I mean, we are actually somewhat immune to, like, Viper stuff right now, because I can just play, like, a Marvel... and chill and like redistribute power for later. That said, with Cosmos at the moment, I can't actually redistribute any power until I draw like a Vision or something. I don't think Batman's worth it here. I think we're gonna sit on him. Miles is just bigger and more timely, and like positioning wise, we just want to make sure we fill out, you know. I haven't really seen a Nihilist lately. I'm expecting like Viper mid, really. Yeah. Star-Lord, they do catch a Star-Lord. Star-Lord's actually pretty interesting. I thought maybe they were running it, but it's just off burial ground, but it's pretty interesting. So actually, yeah, fan is pretty good because that means we can go right. I think this is better than relying on a Captain Marvel move. Here we might let Captain Marvel decide between these two spots. We're at 14 and -4 is 10. That's an 8-point advantage. If they go for Cannonball, that's fine. We'll just move one of these two left, and then Marvel could also still move back right. I don't think she'd win, but a Cannonball, in other words, is fine. I think we'd still hold mid super hard. So in some ways, like the rocks disrupt us, but in a lot of ways our movement super disrupts them, just because like the flexibility to lock up but not lock up is really valuable. It is Demon left, Cannonball right, I think. I don't know what that might be, right? Something different, but oh, it's Doc Ock. Oh, that's actually pretty sick. Didn't expect to see that. Still holds fine. That's no problem. Yeah, we're a pretty great counter to that, really, in a weird way. Being able to fill a spot without locking it out is just so valuable against clog decks like that. All right, squirrels. It's gonna be tough. A little bit less space, I guess. Opponent is also moving. Seeing a lot of move today, weirdly. Like, I say that, I mean, I know they just put out 4 new cards. It's not that weird. It's just not that good. Like, it's okay, I think. Most of the move lists I've seen have just okay data, nothing crazy or anything. Oh my god, this game is locked in, dude. Opponent probably wants to play mid, but I don't know if they want to do it yet. Like, is this a Vulture? Maybe. Not quite yet. Okay. Deathlock. Oh, it's a Phoenix Force deck. Okay, Phoenix Force Torch is spooky. What Well, Storm doesn't really do a lot of work against a Phoenix Force, so maybe we just play Fan here as a mid-sized body. If they have a Tribunal, we might just be cooked. You know, like it might just be too much. I don't know if we have a way to counter that, so. Okay, yeah, Vision is our biggest guy right now. I mean, they're gonna move that, so we know Miles will get cheap here. We want to use Fan here at the end to potentially help Hydra Stomper, but we got to be careful just on, like, you know, power balance a little bit. Rocket catches a body here. Nimrod's still very scary, though. Oh, God. I didn't even process it's a squirrel. This whole time, I didn't even notice. Bro, I didn't even notice, dude. No way, bro. I didn't even see it. Hold up. We want like the most amount of movements possible here. So we want to move like this here, this here, this here to get big. This here, I guess there's only ever still going to be 2 moves though. We're kind of stranding the Miles in this case. So maybe in that case you put like Vibranium here and oh well, no, you want Rocket back here. No, he just moved. It's only moved Squirrel, which only buffs Hydra Stomper 1 extra time, but I guess Vision and Squirrel are moving anyway, so maybe it doesn't really matter. I'm assuming if Venom goes left, so I'm just kind of trying to avoid left and trying to win right and mid. That's my hope anyway. I don't know. If there's a Carnage as well, we might be kind of cooked anyway. I'm not sure on numbers. Venom left, yeah. Okay, so we dodged that. Carnage right might be the problem here. Well, we got 16 mid now. They're gonna have like 17 mid or something, I think. Yeah, Carnage right was actually the worst case. I don't know what this last card is. Oh wait, hold up. Do we? Oh no, we don't hold up. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, why didn't Fan go off? Did I not activate her? Didn't matter, but am I high? Okay, do we put Batman in first? Yeah, it doesn't really matter if you put Nightcrawler in first because he moves before Batman reveals on turn 2, right? So you might as well just Batman down first and then play double ones here. I think you play double ones here, right? Yeah, Nightcrawler can move in, Bob can move out. That's fine. Do we move the Bob now already just to get a sense of where he might want to go, and then Boromir, huh? I mean, we can get to Boromir without having to play to it, interestingly, so maybe we do that. This gives me a Miles plus 3-drop line next turn, would probably be my ideal. Play Miles left. Batman going right. We kind of want to move Bob here, though. Bastos, Makari, and a Silver Surfer portrait. I wonder what they're playing. Guys, what could it be? I want to move Jeff right, realistically. Yeah. But I don't want to lose a Batman cycle here. You know, if I can move every turn, I'm getting another Batman cycle, so it's okay. So Vision comes down. Maybe we snap the Bob next turn. He can't move with Batman because we know Batman's moving left. So we know Batman's going to follow him, which is fine. Hopefully they go right in that case. But I might still just be able to kind of... Oh, Red Guardian Marvel, huh? Okay, well... Not the worst target, but you are sad to lose that ability for sure. So we'll snap Bob here so that Miles can be good next turn. Professor X is a way to just put power right technically as well. So Bob's either going mid or right. Batman goes with him. Vision is ultimately flexible, which is great. I just got to think about Surfer power because, you know, Surfer power is going to obviously stack where there are 3 drops. So currently, like, mid looks like we might just not want to contest mid. Like, maybe you want to go right and left. So depending on, like, what Bob's up to... Okay, that also sets up a beautiful Idiot Brood, right? Oh, actually, mid is suddenly looking very interesting. It gains 4. Sadly, though, the opponent has priority. Boy, this sure doesn't feel good, but I need to play Professor X to protect the rocket. But I think we just lose to like Brood right and Surfer mid. Or whatever combination. Brood left. I don't know. Surfer mid, Brood left. Well, you want to play the Surfer first if you play left. I think they're more actually likely to play right. Weirdly, they are more likely to play right. If Surfer goes... You want Surfer to go last, so he could go left. You'd end up at 6 left. Like this would... This sends Leaper over. You're actually really big there. Maybe you like this better. Maybe you really do abandon mid. But you just kind of abandon it through Leaper's lens. If I could snap again to send Bob left, I would. I would 100% do that. I'm just... Okay, so the Brood is getting destroyed, right? Yeah, okay. I think we might be fine then, right? I think we're fine, because that was kind of the calculation, right? Oh, Surfer's 4, which I didn't think about. I forgot there could be another extra Gwynpool buff layers, to be honest, dude. I honestly got pretty lucky with Gwynpool buffs. I don't know that there was much we could have done about it, for the record. Like, we were kind of just beholden to what it was. But, you know, if these were buffed by Gwynpool, this is a tie. If this was buffed twice by Gwynpool, we lose. So I think we kind of played it right. It just, you know, we were just kind of had to succumb to the Gwynpool randomness. But logically, I think this is the right way to do it. Remember, Professor X is better than Rocket because Vormir was still active for us. So it's just the only card I can play there that doesn't just get destroyed, basically. Arishim, no skill. Anyone seen my brain? Funny. I guess you definitely want Rocket down early, but man, this Atalan's getting some real value against us. Oh god. That actually does maybe... Well, no, you don't really think Hydra Stomper is going to be any good this game, because you're not going to have enough time to move anything. We missed all our early game move cards. There's no way. Any good curve fill? Again, no, not really. So probably just Nocturne in this case. Maximus plus an unseen card. Lizard. What is this? Cerebro 6, dog? We seriously about to play against a Cerebro 6 deck, dude? I don't even know. How does Rocket work here if I do this? I don't know. Like, does this card get hit by Rocket? I have no idea how that works. I'm very curious to find out. Since I moved the Nocturne first, wait, or no, I moved the Rocket first, I mean. I'm curious how this goes. Mojo World. Okay, we're not terrible at that, frankly. Oh, it was Luke Cage and Hazmat. Oh, I see. Okay. So maybe no Cerebro shenanigans. I mean, we can definitely contest this, but or is this crazy though too? I mean, it's like, what's the point though? If they're gonna play to it anyway to win it, like, it doesn't really help me. You know what I mean? I'd be better off trying to win it. So I think I just go for numbers, right? If we do something like this. I mean, we have a pretty good curve fill and power dump here, to be honest. Like, if they go hard for Mojo World, I'm hoping Elsewhere just holds. Be Professor X. How hilarious would that be? I think we're fine. We're big enough anyway. It doesn't matter. Shadow King. Oh, that just helps me. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, exactly. This was a weird win, but I'll take it. What his deck is wild. It's just like all big dumb numbers, and then I mean, this wasn't like wasn't Arisham or anything, right? No, it's all really in the deck. Yeah. Okay, Negative Zone might be a good spot for Storm to catch for free. It's pretty good. We got a lot of 4s in this deck. Well, not really, because Miles is a 1. We only have 3 4s, I guess. Yeah. Kind of wish we had more 2s, but nobody else fits. Meek also moves. All right. No 3s right now. 5 draws that are good, 2 that are bad. If Meek somehow moved, but can't yet, that'd be great for Miles. But so Storm left, Jeff moves there, Marvel can move there maybe if you want to play around 5. Fan mid is sort of interesting as well. Fan left is almost interesting with Storm, just because like you can decide whether to send stuff out or just to keep the fan there, you know? Like if you're confident anyway, like if they abandon it, you can just redistribute that power, you know? That might be kind of cool. All right, opponent just took the entire turn to pass. I wonder if they're still actually here. I don't know. This would be great if we were a normal move deck. We are not a normal move deck. This benefits us none. If we had some leap in action going on, if Batman was in, we'd be fine, but Batman's not in. Storm we like, yeah, away from Dakin, sure. Mid is gonna be our focus now, it looks like, particularly because like Dracula goes here, you know, a lot of their power might inadvertently go here. They may not have a lot of choice. Oh, I forgot Storm is also going there, you goose. Oh god, and Dakin's now going mid. Okay, no, this is actually good news. Like now we just abandon mid. But how do I win left? Because maybe it's just Captain Marvel and that's all you care about, right? Yeah. Let's move one of these over now just so we have a cheap Miles for sure. But I think honestly, maybe we just play Captain Marvel. If they play 4-drops, the problem is like Professor X doesn't really stop it. You know, that's the only thing is like, do I actually need to win this on numbers? Maybe. Because Captain Marvel just doesn't help, you know? Okay, they did go pretty hard left. Is Marvel gonna give us enough room there? Swarm. What is this? Gambit going mid. What does he destroy? Or going right. What does he destroy? Oh god, what does he destroy? Okay. Oh, that's scary. We're still like, oh man. I mean, I guess the good news is like we actually don't need to lose the Marvel. We can just play her numbers, you know? But is 9 gonna hold? We're only up 6. Oh boy. I don't know. Kind of wish. Well, I don't know. If one of these two got destroyed, oh, I forgot about Meek, dog. Oh my. Wait, we're fine. Marvel wins anyway. It's all good. I forgot about Meek, but it doesn't matter. Marvel holds. This is the dream. This is exactly what we're about, dude. Meek's not big enough, dog. Meek's too small. This is our life. This is what we do. Oh god, world ship. Oh boy. I mean, Rocket's pretty great, but I'm so bad at this. Unless maybe we hit Professor X. Well, I guess Storm is also kind of a Professor X if we just go hard early. I want to get priority for sure though, so Rocket activates as consistently as possible. Vision's actually our best bet too, so this is a good 3-4-5. Probably the best 3-4-5 we could have, especially now with priority. Okay. I mean, yeah, I feel good about this actually suddenly. Yeah, I don't think a lot of decks would necessarily be able to go well against this. I mean, still looks a good big start. Oh, they're just, the Rocket's enough! Beautiful, thank you, World Ship. You love to see it. I guess they must have been pretty small on average, yeah. Rocket was gonna farm another 3, so another 6 points basically.